let's go straight into the City game. I think a lot of neutrals were interested in this game. Sim, I'm going to come straight to you. I think a lot of neutrals, I say, were interested in this game. But I had a really interesting. Let me read this out. I had a really interesting point. I think it was on my Twitter where someone said, I might not be able to find it now, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Let's just go into it. Basically, Brighton haven't actually been on that good a run. They're actually doing well. For all of their plaudits, they're not actually doing well. They obviously lost again to City yesterday, 2-1. Talk to me about the game, Sim. What did you think? Do you think it was just like a routine win from City?
It wasn't a routine win. However, they got their main man back. That makes them tick, man. Rodri, man. I said this to everyone, man. I feel that they played way more fluent when he's in that midfield. I don't think a lot of people give him the credit that he deserves. As I said, I feel like him, Partey, and Casemiro are in that number 6 group that is at the highest level, where you kind of shield the back four as well as participate starting attacks. And I think a lot of people underestimate that. But when you do that at an elite team, trust me, man, he was purring yesterday. You could tell once he was on the ball, everything was. Yes, we give it to Kevin De Bruyne when he plays for them, but the fluidity is just at a different level when he's in that team. And once again, you got to give it to Alvarez, man. As I said to Pep, man, genius, man. Saw him at River Plate. He gets on the score sheet.
You know what pisses me off him so much? Flipping Ralph Rangnick was quoting him. Ralph Rangnick in January said Nkunku, Enzo Fernandez, and Alvarez, and also Caicedo. We were linked with Caicedo in Clumber for $4 million, and we didn't want to pay it. And then Brighton got him.
You forgot one more person, Martinelli as well. Martinelli.
That was a while ago. No, that was a while ago. I'm talking about Ralph Rangnick, bro. That was only 2 seasons, like last season. 2 seasons.
No, but you lot were meant to get Martinelli as well. So you lot had him on trial or something.
No, they had him on trial.
That was ages ago.
But in the 2 years, Ralph Rangnick gave them a list of, Ralph Rangnick gave them a list of players to go and get within the 2-year span that he was there, and they didn't go and get one. And all of them are doing well. All of them are doing well.
All of them are doing well. You're absolutely right. Alvarez is a player. Listen, Sim, I'm coming straight to you on this one. And then, Puz, you can talk to me about the big man up top as well. Talk to me about Doku, Sim, because this boy's levels. Like there are some players here. They come to the Prem and they don't give a shit. he doesn't give it. It's like he doesn't give a shit. Like,
no, it is.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
See, with Doku, he gives me old school vibes of a winger, but in modern day football. Does that make sense? I know it sounds so crazy how I word it.
He gets to the byline, man.
He gets to the byline. He attacks his fullback aggressively, but he knows how to finish and he knows how to make the right decisions. For such a young winger, that's pivotal. And that's what
I'm saying. He doesn't give a shit.
That shows me, that his trajectory is on the way to being a world-class footballer. I'm not saying he's a world-class footballer before everyone starts clipping it and making reasons. I'm saying he's on the way to doing that. And as I know I sound so crazy, he's in the best hands possible to help him.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy. That's very accurate. It's very accurate.
It's Pep. He's in the best hands possible. So for me, as I said, the guy's showing you and me and every England supporter, because you love him, that he's better than Grealish. He has the potential to be better than Grealish.
Oh, mate. I think they're different players. I think they're different. I don't see Grealish taking on fullbacks like Doku does, but Grealish rotates the ball and keeps possession and works really hard. Grealish gets up and down that wing, works really hard.
But
that's what Grealish is known for, taking on fullbacks and cutting.
No. He wins. Yeah. He wins you a lot of fouls in the final third. But what I'm trying to say is, if you compare him to Doku, Doku, boom, takes him on, gets to the byline.
Doku just really doesn't go. That
Yeah,
was way
true. But
quicker.
what I'm saying
You
is
don't want me to be honest with you.
Grealish doesn't get to the byline.
You
You know what
don't
I'm trying
want
to
you
say?
know,
Grealish will more hold the ball, chop
yeah,
it back to the fullback, then
yeah,
run into space
yeah.
and then play. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like
You want me to be
Grealish isn't
honest
trying
with
to
you?
run, man. Do you get
You
it?
want to be honest with you? Know why we rated Grealish so much? Yeah, it's because he was at Aston Villa doing it. When you're amongst world class and elite players, you don't have the time to do that. You have limited time, and know why you have limited time? Because everyone wants the ball. That's the honest truth, guys. I think what we've been doing, and I'm also a I'm also part of the crowd. We've been blowing smoke up his ass. When you've been
To be,
asked to do no,
he's
no,
not
no,
a
Chris.
hundred mil. He's
No,
not a
no,
I
hundred
said
mil.
that.
I agree. He's not a
no, look,
hundred
Chris,
mil.
let me get off my chest. You're gonna learn. He's not worth 100 million. I get why Aston Villa did that. That's their prized possession. 100%, I get that. But when you're now amongst players that are worth 100 million, you start to realize what Grealish does is kind of bog standard. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. When he came to Man City at first, what did he do?
Nah, it
Nothing.
took
He
him a
won the
while.
league. It took a while. And I get it. He said it. He even admitted it. That's one thing I would give him. He said, "No, what? Coming into a team of Man City's magnitude, you have to kind of get used to how they play. They play a different well. And what Pep were cried of me, I didn't also take it on board straight away. I had to adapt. He gets it. Second season, yes, he came into play. But let's be honest, man. This season, yes, he's been kind of in and out of the squad because of injuries. But as I said to people, man, I've never looked at him and thought, yeah, he's all that. Because what he was doing at Aston Villa, don't get it twisted, sublime. But as I said to everyone, when you're
It's a
in
different role.
a top 6 team and other players have that same ability to do what you can do, that's when you earn your bread and butter. And I think he's finding it hard. I personally
You know
think he's
what?
finding it hard.
You know what I would say, Sim. I agree with you to an extent, but I think when I look back at last season when they won the treble, Grealish was pivotal to that. And why I think Pep loves Grealish and he will always love those kinds of players is because one, they don't lose the ball. Grealish never loses the ball. He rotates the ball, he maintains possession, he holds the ball, he gets you up the pitch. You know, if you're under pressure, you give it to Grealish, he will take it, he will carry the ball, he'll win you a foul, he
Yeah.
won't lose the ball, things like that. And like I said, his work rate is so high. He is up and down, up and down, up and down. He never shirks off responsibility. He runs so much. So what I'm thinking, he doesn't get you the goals and he doesn't get you loads of assists. But he's
He
one of those
he
important,
makes
and
up
he
in
was
most
last
efforts.
season. He's one of those really important. He will give you 7 out of 10 or every game, 7, 8 out of 10, every game, consistent, important cogs. And then obviously you got your likes of De Bruyne, Haaland for that magic. You know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say? And I
yeah.
think he was pivotal last season. You're right. I think he's struggling this season, but I don't think that's necessarily because he's not a really good player. I just think Doku is giving something completely different. Doku's a
Yeah,
fucking
but Chris,
problem, bro.
Chris, this is what I'm trying to say. For me, is that Doku is, as I said, he's an old school winger. Yeah, he's an out and out winger, but in the modern day game, and I feel like people don't realize Grealish wasn't a winger. He's a number
He's not a
10.
winger. No, no, no. He was a
That's what I'm
number.
trying to
Yes,
say.
correct.
That's what I'm trying to
Correct.
say. He's a number 10. Is he better than Kevin in that number 10 role? Hell
No,
no. That's what I'm trying
no.
to say. So he has to accommodate for Kevin to play on the wing. Is he better than
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva in that number 10 role? Let's be honest. Hell no.
No.
And this is what I mean when you play for an elite team
I hear you.
and you're really that guy. How comes you can't play the role you was playing in at Aston Villa? Because you're not
Because
that
there's better
guy.
players. Yes,
There's
there's better
better
players than you
players.
in that
And
role.
this is what I mean. Like a lot of
I hear
people say,
you.
oh
I
yeah,
hear
but
you.
Sim's hating. Sim's hating. No, he's just not
No, no,
that
no, no,
guy.
no. Your point makes sense. Your point makes sense. Your
He's
point
just
makes
not
sense.
that guy.
Your point makes sense. When you go to, I hear what you say now. When you put it that way, he can't play his number 10 role like he did for
He
Aston
can't.
Villa at City. I hear
He
you. I
can't.
hear you.
He
Nah,
can't.
nah.
And it's not.
Puz, talk to me. Let me. Sorry, Sim. I
Sorry,
don't
that's
mean to
what I said.
interject there. I'm gonna because we can wax
Yeah.
lyrical all day. Puz, talk to me about the big man, please. Talk to me about the big man. What's yesterday again? He looked on it. To be fair, he was about it, but that finish, like, Puz, talk to me about that finish, please. Just like make it make sense. Like,
He's a killer,
what we
man.
saying? What we saying? Like,
He's a killer. He's a killer, man. He's a Viking, innit, Paz? Let's be honest. He's from those mountains.
he's not saying anything.
Blood. He's a killer, man. He's a killer, man. People saying, "Oh yeah, he's missing Kevin." Yeah, he is missing Kevin, but he's a killer.
He's a stat padder, man. He needs to show up when it matters, man.
Yeah.
He needs to show
I'm gonna ask you one question.
No, I bought you lot in. I bought you lot in an
Jesus
early.
or Haaland right now?
Don't get it twisted. I bought you lot in on Haaland.
Jesus or Haaland right
I've
now?
been going on about Haaland since Dortmund.
No,
First
Jesus or Haaland right now?
Listen, bro.
Let's not lie.
I just want him to turn up against the best teams. Turn up in big matches.
Okay, bro. I'm gonna ask you again.
Last season was his first season.
Okay, right now, if you had a choice between Haaland or Jesus, who would you take?
It's a very stupid question.
That's not a question. That's not even what I'm saying. that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Listen. No. Let me give him his. Listen.
Paz knows, yeah.
Let me give him his flowers, and it's not for his funeral. Yeah. Let me give him his flowers. Yeah.
Look,
he does his thing. Haaland's been doing his thing this season, scoring when it.
He's got more goals than Jesus, bro.
I'm not debating that.
And
that's not what I said.
He's going for a bad patch, and he's way above Jesus.
He's in the Man City team. As we always say, he's going to get goals. Kane would get goals. Lewandowski would get goals in that Man City team for fun.
Jesus didn't. He was in that
team. He played
a
different role, bro. Come on, he played a different role.
Aguero's the man. Aguero's the man.
Okay, go on.
He played a different role. I'm not comparing Jesus to Haaland. I'm not even comparing anyone at Man City to Arsenal. I'm just saying, at the moment, he's doing what he's doing. Go on.
Yeah,
bro,
but
you got to turn up you got to turn up for your country and in the finals, bro.
No, it is. Pause.
Pause. Fucking hell, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because he
So are you basically saying?
You lot know, yeah, I've been shouting Haaland's name like for a long time, innit? It's just now. No, wait, hold on. Give it until like after the next 2 weeks, I'll start shouting Haaland's name again, innit? But for the next 2 weeks, I don't care. And if you don't figure out why, I'll give you £10.
£10? Why? Because he's playing United. Obviously, we're playing United.
No.
Something to do with
the
Arsenal.
For the next 2 weeks, bun Haaland, innit? But
for me personally, don't get twisted, yeah. I get where Paz
scramble.
I'm looking. They're playing young boys and they're playing United. I can't figure it out. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out.
Right now,
I'm gonna give you the date, the 30th of October.
What's happening? No, it's the 29th. It's the 29th. They play Man United. No, what's going on? I don't understand. I know they play United.
I'm not talking about whatever's happening on the 29th. I'm talking about what's happening on the 30th.
Halloween.
Wait.
No.
What?
Was it your birthday or something? Again, your birthday, the third one this year. I don't know. What is it?
Bro. Yeah, bro. They're going Paris, bro, on the 30th, man. They're going Paris, man. After that, I don't care. How does the greatest striker in the Premier League right now? The best striker.
I still haven't landed. I can't get it. Like Paris, they're going PSG.
Wait, hold on. Let me hold on. Let me change my background. But you not talking now. Haaland did his thing still. He turned up yesterday. He's been missing for the past, he went missing against Arsenal, but he turned up yesterday still. But
notice what people gotta understand, yeah, when you obliterate the Premier League, yeah, the season before.
Don't get his Paris bollocks.
Yeah, but bro, I said he was gonna do this in the Prem.
And you're still regarded. Is he still top goal scorer in the Premier League right now?
Yeah.
Salah.
Is it him or Salah? Oh, he must be like one back.
Nice. I think it's him.
It's him, bro.
I'll
Double
find
check,
out.
Chris. Chris, double
I'm
check.
finding
I
out.
think it's him.
Top goal scorer, Haaland 9 goals, Salah 7
See?
goals.
See? And we're
Fuck's sake.
saying the guy is having a bad patch and he's top goal scorer. Come on, guys. We're taking a piss. What do we want him to do? Score 100 goals?
Hey!
We're taking a piss.
Oh,
And you know what, Chris? The key thing you would say, one of his cogs are not even there, and he's still top goal scorer. Come on, man. Put respect on the kid's name. He's
you know
a
our highest goal
killer.
scorer in the Prem? Our highest goal scorer in the Prem United is fucking Scott McTominay with 3 goals. So pathetic.
And this is what I'm trying to say, guys. We've got to understand, yeah. See those guys, see those killers there. Sometimes when they go on the prey, they don't always get that big dinner. They might nick a bird hair or two, but right now, when his other cook comes back, he's going to go and get that big horse. He's going to get that big cow. He's going to bring it home. He's going to prepare it, and he's going to serve it to all of his fellow teammates. I'm telling you, man. See, with me, one thing I have to say with Haaland is, yes, he might not be involved. We will say that. I always say to people, the guy's not going to do what Jesus does.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because Pep. No, but look, I'll show you. Pep
doesn't
makes
even
up
want him
for
to
that.
do that.
Watch this,
Pep doesn't even
bro.
want him to
Watch
do
this. Watch this. Look at this form. Look at this formation. Yeah. 3-2-4-1. Right.
Yeah.
This is how you know Pep's taking a piss. He played a back 3.
Yeah.
Of here we ready. Walker, Akanji, and Vardiel. Bro, they're not even all centre backs, but because of their athletic ability and the way that they can run.
Chris, who was in the midfield?
Stones in the fucking midfield.
But Chris, this is what I'm trying to say.
Pep's taking a piss. The reason why you can do that, the reason why you can have Haaland is because Haaland doesn't need to work. He's got Foden, Alvarez, Silva, and Doku doing all the work.
And this is what I say to people. Sometimes people are born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Some people are just born with dirt in their pocket. That's how life is. We can't get upset. We can't. Pep bought this guy to say, look, I don't even need you to come out to the left. I don't need you to come out to the right. See that 6-yard area and that ball in behind?
Yeah.
Just make sure you're there. And he's there. 9 out of 10 times he's there. He might miss one chance. Oh, the second one, he's definitely scoring. You heard him. I believe I could have done this. These times he might have scored a hat-trick that day. I should have got 4. I should have got 5. That's someone that's a killer. Jesus now. He wants to give the penalty to Saka. You're the fucking number 9. Why do you want to give it to him? Don't you want to be in the score sheet? No, Chris, we come from that era.